And I'm gonna try to get this guy here. I need a little bit black, not too much. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't. This canvas is, I bought this a couple years ago. And supposed to get it wet, prepped up, but I didn't do that. So it is sucking up all the wetness, moisture that I give it. So, what not to do when you're starting painting. Not with me. It's fine. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of blue with the black. Try to blend it in. It soaks it up real fast. It's one thing I don't like about canvas. It's dry, it soaks up your paint off your brush so fast. It looks nice once you're done with it. A little lighter blue. By the way, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually painting a night sky. And I like to blend my colors in there. Start off dark at the top, light on the bottom, and blend it all the way up. It looks really nice. One solid sweep right across. Now, I'm gonna wrap this one up a little bit. Just clean up my brushes here. Okay. Okay. I'm changing pads here. Paint pads. A little bit light, a little bit of purple. Use a different brush after I'm done blending this all in. Oh, I should put some white in there. So that's the first thing I should do. This is a big bottle. You can actually get this at Walmart. It's 1 liter, I believe, 1 or 2 liters, and it's about $20. You can buy them there. I'm going to do something I'm supposed to do at the start. On a better pad. I'm going to wet this down. I don't care if there's colors mixed in with it. It's good. It's going to be covered over anyways. I don't like it when my board is, my canvas is wet and it's soaking it up all the paint. So I'm using my 1-inch paint brush to wet it down. Anybody got anything to say? You can text me there. And just putting on it as much as I want. Not too much because I'm going to thin it out here. Your paint will crack. Make little cracks in it if you put too much on there. I'm not a professional painter by any means, but I do hold my own. I didn't go to school for this. I learned it on my own. But I love mixing paint, different colors. It's pretty cool. This is white I'm putting, not titanium white, as Bob Ross would always put on. This is just normal white acrylic paint. Now, here we go. Get a little more. And his board is bigger than mine. By far. That guy can sure paint fast. I've never seen a guy paint. I thought I'd paint fast. That guy paints fast. Goodness, son. Wow. Expert painters. Get all the etching done. Okay. Now, I don't have anything to beat a brush on like he does. Yeah. Nobody's texting me. That's all right. I'm not sure what I've got painting here. Let's see what you guys think. Oh, I got 5 visitors here. Come on, guys. Say something. Don't leave me hanging here. Okay. As I was saying earlier, I use my brushes that I like is a comb brush. It's thick on the bottom, thin on the top. It's thin, narrow-wise, wide. There's different sizes you can get. I get this kind here. The problem with it, it always fans out, and I don't like that. So if you wet it, oh, it actually comes apart. This is an old brush. I'm not using that one. I was just using it as an example. This is another comb brush. It's a lot wider. It's almost 1 inch. It's about 3/4 inch wide. And it's wet it. It comes down to a fine point, sort of like the way this one is. They're expensive comb brush. I do have what they call a fan brush. And most of my paintings that I do, I show it on my Facebook. I've done with a comb brush, and I do a lot of palm trees paintings. So anyways, I'll put some black. This. Now, acrylic painting is thin on there, but you can make acrylic painting almost look the same as if you're using oil paints. Oil paints have fumes, poisonous fumes, and you have to wear a mask when you paint with oil. Yeah. Yeah. Get some black in here. Blend it in with it. Anyways, with as I was saying, I can make acrylic paintings look the same as if it's oil painted. How you do that is you have this stuff. It's called here, I'll show you, modeling paste. You put that in, it thickens the paint, and then it just really, really thick. You can actually have it jump out on you. It's pretty cool. And so, see this? I got this light blue. I believe it's sky blue. Yeah, Pacific blue, actually. And I'm mixing it in with, trying to blend it in with the darks, the blacks. And there is a little bit of purple in here. I have in here too. I like to mix it all up. The skies, it's different. Get the black in here. I just run it side to side. That's all I do. And blend it right in. Up and down. It blends in naturally. See? So get the sides. Mm-hmm. So I'm coming down. I gotta come down faster than this. This is a little slow. Change the brushes. I need a bigger one. Bigger brush. I'm gonna use my 3/4 inch. This is, I think, an 18 by 20 canvas. I prefer to paint on saw blades. The reason I like painting on saw blades, it's difficult because if you paint directly on a saw blade, it'll rust underneath your painting and then your painting disappears. So what you have to do is you got to prime your paint, your whole blade. You got to prime it up with great primer. Same as automotive paint, same kind. Put 2 or 3 layers of primer on it. And yeah, now I'm going to add a little different color into this. I don't know what I'm going to put for this painting. I'm just going to let it play along. It might end up being a winter painting. Could be end up being a beach front. My favorite paintings are sunsets, sunrises. I just stroke it side to side. It's different, eh? You start with black up on the top. It's dark. I go a light blue, that blue I told you, and then I kind of blend it in. I get a little bit of purple in here with there. Not very much. I got one of these little trays. It's just a little bit. And then I just spread it across. Let it fill itself in. It does it naturally. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Trying to mix up the paint a little bit. Don't worry, it's coming along. Purple. Night sky. Black on the top. Yeah, I messed it up there. That's okay. I'll fix it up. The paint dries pretty fast here. I can actually put, if you're painting acrylics and your acrylic paint is getting dry too fast, there's some stuff you can put into it, find in the paint place. I can't honestly remember what it's called, but it'll keep it from setting. So it lasts a little longer, stays nice and moist, doesn't dry out on you so fast. Yeah. Now I have a trick I do with my paintings, and I give it a 3D image. And they have been told that's impossible to do with acrylic paintings. But I do what I'm being told that I'm doing what they say can't be done, and I do it anyways. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue in here. Trying to get the bright blending consistently all the way down. You can see what I'm doing. Guys, make a comment. Tell me what you guys, if you have any suggestions or anything that's on your mind. This is interesting. Can you guys hear me at all? When I get about halfway is where I usually stop my sky. And then I change it up. I let it dry off. But I'm trying to let it swirl. Your sky, evening sky could be pretty much anything. A mixture of colors. It's pretty cool. Yeah. There's that white. I'll bring some more white in. I got 3 trays here. Yeah. Yeah. See where that's going to go. Landmass. This is just the background I'm painting. It takes time. I think I'm going to do a winter scene. I'm not sure. See, my paintbrush has got a little bit of black. I'm kind of blended in there. It's perfect for the sky. You know, a little bit of black here and there. Tones it in. And you just kind of blend it in. Little X's. Remember famous painter saying that. Myself, it's always side to side. Full sweeps. Go with the flow. Oh, I gotta use up this. There. That looks not too shabby. There. There. You got a little bit of black up on the top part here. You got a little bit of blue here. I think it's called ocean. What was it called again? I forget. Pacific blue in here, blending with the black. Then you got a little bit of purple. It's actually wild eggplant. That's the color name. And there's a little bit in here. Then you got white coming all the way up with a little bit of black in there, mixed in with the white. See, I don't usually clean off my brush all the time. This is up a lot of paper, but I'm just cleaning up the brushes. We got 6 people on here. What says, "Hi there, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Kamusta po?" Anybody there speaks Tagalog? I'm still learning. Yeah. But yeah, a nice brush, as I was saying, it's thin, it's wide, it's thick on the bottom, thin on the top. They call that a comb brush. That's what they call that. It's very thin. These are expensive brushes. They're around $7-8. That's my favorite kind right here. I got another brush. It's smaller. I got 3 of them here. They're also called comb brushes. They got a little bit of like they're wide, but they got a tip, and they're thin at the top. Each one of them are thin, but they have their own job. As you can see, this one's really, really thin. This one's really, really thin, and it thins out on this one too. Now you can call this one spiky. So, anyways, those ones I use for doing, like when I bring a tree up. I will be bringing trees up. I can pretty well visual what this is going to be. I'm going to have a beach one here. That's what I'm going to do now. Where's the brown? I use, see, it's got acrylic paint. This one is called Cashmere 10. It's been a while since I used this paint. Yeah. It pours out pretty good. It's nice. It's good for beaches. Got some brown, darker brown. It's called burnt umber. There it is. There. Yeah. Give it a little shake. And I'm going to take this thing off the top of it. And here's what it looks like. Here's your tan, and there's your burnt umber. Can't really show a lot on it, but I'm going to go back to, this is about a 1/2 inch fan brush. So go to the bottom. You can mix up your colors. It's nice out there. You're out in the wild and wildlife. It's not all the same. It's not all perfect roses. So everything is mixed up. Yeah, I like to blend the colors in. I like to come in as if you're going through the bush. You're going out and you see this view. That's what I'm looking for. I do the water last. I always do the water last. I'm gonna add a little dark to this, but beaches are North American beaches. I hear the beaches in the Philippines are really, really nice. Best in the world. One of the best, anyways. I'm looking forward to one day hopefully going there. Let's see how that goes. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to blend this in nicely. I don't know how to do the waves yet. I'm still been working on that. Yeah. Try to get this in here. I get my sides, I get the bottoms, I get everything. I don't try to mess around. Hey, my paintings are unique. When I'm done, I want it to be different than everybody else. Everybody's got a unique way of doing their paintings. Normally, I'd be sitting here painting. I'm right-handed, so not left-handed. Yeah. This is different. I need a little bit of white. Just a little bit. And a little bit of black. Just a little bit of white. A little bit of black. See, if you put too much black, it likes to drown out the rest of the colors really fast. See, I got brushes here. See how the tips got a little bit of black on it? That's enough to put little dots. And then you can kind of swirl them around. Because you got little rocks and stuff in there, eh? So you can do this just a little bit. A little blended in there. And then here, I'm going to darker in the corners. I'm going to bring it darker in the corners. They're coming out. You know, over here. A little darker in the corners. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, this one comes better than the other side. This is different. A little lighter. Usually my paintings an hour to do a good painting. Good hour, 10 hours. I've done 10-hour painting. I've got friends that one individual here in Edmonton, Patrick Enos, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He's a phenomenal painter. He does acrylics, mostly oil. That guy is something else. Never met him in person. I've talked to him on the phone and on Facebook. He is on Facebook. You guys want to check out his paintings? He's something to check out the paintings. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put, okay, the paint is just, I'm going to wet this, not with water, just wet it. And because it's got fresh paint on here, white paint. And what I'm going to do is this here, you can spray this with a clear coat. What I usually do, but I don't have any of the flat. This is called low order clear gloss. This is glossy, meaning shiny. The stuff that I got to get, it's matted, meaning it's flat. So what you do, you let this dry, totally dry, and then you mask it off, and you spray paint it. You go like this. There, I'll make it more even. Like that. Mask it off. This stuff doesn't tear off easy. And then you can paint over top of it. Once it is dry. This will take a bit. This will dry. And then I spray over top of this a clear coat, flat black, or flat clear, or a matted clear. I got to get a can of it. I don't have a can of it here. And then once that is spray painted with clear matte paint, you can paint over top of it. This will be in it. And you get the 3D effect. It actually jumps out on you. You can actually see it. It's not part of that anymore. It's separated. And then you take paint off this here tape off, and then you do it to the other side. You put the masking tape on the top part, and then you finish painting. I'll finish painting all this up later in another show tomorrow. And then you'll see how I do this, and I'm going to show you acrylic in 3D. Literally, you can see through it like 3D dimensional. It's pretty cool. So that's what I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell. When you subscribe, it is free. It just means you get notified on anything new I post up. And you get notified if I put a live stream like on today. No notice or anything, but you guys will be notified. And there's a new thing on there. You guys have any questions for me? I see there's 5 people out there. Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys part 2, the continuation of this painting. It'll be more exciting to see that one because then you guys can see how I do my painting. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day, but in the next 2 days, I'm going to finish this painting. Okay. Merry Christmas to you all.